do this interview.
First round went okay. We decided to take it slow on the first one, so we didn't make mistakes, and I think we did that. Yeah.
Second round, I think most of the rounds are quite technical, so lots of transitions, and yeah, you have to be able to keep it slow, and that's hard because we all want to go fast. So yeah, it went okay, no mistakes, so that's already important. Yeah. Well, a lot of the faster points are in the jump off. So yeah, we'll have to manage with what we have. It's not a super fast round for us. Our average a month ago was almost 20. We won't be able to get that in this draw. So, but the good thing is there's a lot of teams, like about 5 teams that are really, really close to each other. So it's going to be exciting competition. Well, not only that, also all the teams have been getting closer and closer to each other. Like the really good team, France, was there last year and they stopped, so they kind of mingled up in the other teams. So let's see what happens there. Exactly.
Yes. Last year in the championships we did with Serge, but he decided to stop. So this year we have a new guy in. We have Gregor. He's from here.
He's not a new guy. He's an old guy.
Yeah, he's an old guy coming back. So we have him in, and it's yeah, we didn't train a lot, but it's starting to work out okay.
He's bad for average age as well. He brings up the average age to 42.
And so, am I right that Gregor used to fly with you, then he left and joined these Babylon boys, and now he's come back for a little while?
He's done with that.
He's done with Babylon.
Yes. Yeah, we have to keep going.
And so you've had a bit of a change of suits this year. This is you're the only team here that have different color suits. Is that aesthetics, or does it help you? Does it help you in the blocks, knowing that you're going to go for the green leg?
It's mainly for helping us in the blocks. It's not at all a Power Ranger thing, or it's just for the blocks.
So how did you choose the colors? Did this go with your elements, the earth, air, fire, and water?
Kinda.
Yeah, not really, but.
No comment on that. No comment on that.
And so, Blocky, I believe you had a bit of an incident at the beginning of the year with a wind tunnel involving an AAD.
Yeah, I did, yeah. So, lesson number 1, when you go around from the drop zone, even though if you don't think that you're still jumping, switch off your AAD. But we had covers on, and that's what they're there for. So.
If there's any woofos in the audience, people that don't skydive, then what we're trying to explain is that when we jump, we have an automatic activation device which activates our reserve should we be knocked out and therefore save our life. But what Blocky did was he got into the tunnel with it still switched on. The mechanism fired, and if he didn't have a rig cover on, that would probably have been death for you and not a very well tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah, and a broken tunnel.
Yeah, and a broken tunnel. So he wouldn't have been very popular, but he would have been dead, so that would have been okay. But we're just glad that we wear rig covers because then they stop the reserve coming out and you know, doing its deathly job. There's a first for everything. The reason to wear rig covers is because the flying, the rig will actually affect your position and the burble. Is it very different how much the rig affects your burble in VFS as opposed to FS?
Yeah, it's totally different in VFS. It's like flying with a drunken guy on your back with your rig on.
Well, you're Belgians, you should know about drunken guys.
Yes.
So do you always train with a rig for VFS?
Not now, because we were training for the competition, so we trained without. But I think after Windor, after tomorrow, we will have to train with rigs on.
You're not doing any other tunnel competitions then?
I don't think there are any, no.
Oh, so would you like to thank Windor for holding the first ever
yes, thank you, Window.
VFS meet indoors? It was great. There was nearly 9 teams. Two teams dropped out at the last minute, but that would have been the highest ever entrance in VFS. And are we seeing more people come into this discipline?
I think slowly two-way MFS will pick up as well, because it's easier bringing 2 people together than 4. It's as simple as that. So that will pick up, but it's good. It's kind of a jump into the VFS stuff, because it's quite hard to start with it. And I think I think VFS will be around. It won't go away.
And do you have in Belgium? Do you have 2A MFS teams? MFS is mixed formation skydiving. Oh, actually, we're just gonna wind up, and we're starting the first round of the girls. That's NFTO that you can see in the tunnel there. The British ladies 4-way team doing 4-way. Thank you very much, guys, for your time.
Okay, we are seeing now the girls again. We start with the female competition. We start with the round 3. We have here Alan to commentate us the difficulty of the round.
Okay, so for the third round, we're gonna start with a open accordion. Then we're gonna go with a block with a photon, and cater. It's not the easy one in the tunnel, because it's a very straight formation, and as you know, the tunnel is not very, very wide.
But of course, they don't build the caterpillar straight. That's why they build it in a curve.
Yes.
We build it in a curve for 2 reasons. One, in the air, it's quicker, and 2, as you say, the tunnel isn't so big, and so it fits in there. But even if they were the girls were in the sky with all of the room in the world, they would still build a caterpillar curved, because it's just quicker to build a point.
Yeah, exactly. And now we have the second team, the Hurricane Factory Chicks. And as you can see, when they do the cat, it's not straight, it's completely curved.
Okay, the Czech Republic girls are doing now the blocks in the formation.
Okay, here you saw the photon with the inter. And as you can see, to make it quicker, they are just going a bit higher to have space to make their turn. Okay, now we're gonna have the Ampuria Gatas, the third female team for this round 3. Ready in the door, and we go for the open accordion. Photon, inter, photon, cat, inter, cat. As you can see, during the inter from cat to cat, the 4 performers have to do a 360-degree turn, and they can choose the direction they want. Photon. As you can see on the photon, we have 2 blocks turning. One is a compressed accordion. It's not a very easy block to turn compared to the open accordion one. And that's it. That's the end for the round 3 female. We're going to start now with the open formation skydiving with the first team.
Estamos muy orgullosos de nuestras gatas.
Savoa from United Kingdom.
We must remember that UK have a long tradition of 4-way FS competitions. There is many people who practice this sport, also in the sky and in the wind tunnels. It's something that they've been flying for many years in this discipline. Then they have a big amount of people who plays these disciplines.
As you can see, all the teams are wearing full face helmets. It's very comfortable. And as you can see that sometimes during the turns, they are going very fast and coming very close with the knees or with the feet. And it protects a lot the flyer. Open accordion, photon. Oh. Photon. Cat. Inter. Cat. Open, photon, and photon. During the caterpillar formation, you can see it's very important to have the eye contact to make sure that everybody got the right grips before you release and go for the next formation.
Here in these disciplines, it's really important to have a top camera just to be able for the judges to see the grips are done in the right place and they are properly done, because sometimes they miss a little bit. Then it's really important the top camera for this kind of discipline.
Okay, the Spanish team Barak from Madrid. And they go in the door. Open accordion, that's it. Photon. Photon, caterpillar, 360 everybody, caterpillar, and back to the first formation. All the teams, they have 35 seconds in the tunnel, who will be judged and receiving points after that. They have to respect the formation who were drawn this morning. So open accordion, photon, photon, and cater, cater. 5 more seconds. That's it. Next team is going to be Voodoo from South Africa. You can see with the slow motion the real good work on the inter. You will see that some teams that are doing the first point directly linked in the door of the tunnel, and some other teams that are just getting completely free and they make the first point when they are flying.
We remind you that we have online all the results that we are having as soon as the judges are ready to put them in the in-time scoring program. For the BFS, we have not all the teams yet. For the BFS, we have no results by the moment, but we have the results of the first round in the female competitions. In the first round, that NFTO is the first one, followed by Hurricane, and the third place is for Gatas.
Okay, now in the tunnel we have casual team, a Spanish team. Okay, Caterpillar, 360 all of them. Caterpillar again, open accordion, photon, photon, Caterpillar, And red light, it's finished. Now we're gonna have the bad boys. Bad boys are from Czech Republic.
This is one of the teams that Hurricane Factory Prague has bring to this competition. Remember, we have the bad boys, we have the Hurricane Factory chicks, and we have as well the boys of the two-way dynamic. This afternoon we will see how they perform.
Yeah, you can see that all of them, they have very similar full face helmet painting. You can see that some of the members of the team are wearing weight belts. This is just to adjust the speed for everybody to have the same flying fall rates. Okay, so after Bad Boys we have the team 406 Jazz Republic. Okay, Jazz Republic, a team from South Africa also, so we have two teams from South Africa this year. Okay, Photon, nice, Cat, 360, Cat. Look the work with the high contact. It's very important to make sure that the whole team grips are done, and when you make a transition, to make sure that you're not going to hit each other. Make sure that you bring the legs close enough to make the grips for the Caterpillar. Very hard job. And now with the Team Tigers from Finland. It's a linked exit. Linked entry. Sorry.
Life have these things. You cannot see it now, but we can see that all the teams are dancing outside the tunnel, the next round, getting ready for doing the best performance. They are concentrated to do the best that they can inside the tunnel. For that, they need to get ready and prepare and dance, do all the steps outside.
Okay, so after the Team Tigers, we've got the TBA. So remember, this is our team composed with the free flyers. They're gonna make the formation with their suit without grips. Big smile on their face, ready, and go. They get inside the tunnel with a star, make them easier, and then they go with the open accordion. Photon, Caterpillar, done. 360 all of them. Cater again.
I love to see these guys as a free flyer that I am. I love to see these guys because also I enjoy the four-way FS. Last time I was competing as well in the scrambles here, and it's really nice discipline to join. It's really nice to fly on flat sometimes. Then it's really nice to see free flyers how they can join in other disciplines too.
They're doing very well, huh? Okay, next team is going to be Ninja 4, the international team with some Belgian, English and Italian members.
Bueno, aquí tenemos los resultados. We can see now the results of the first round of the FS. That we see that Arizona, Hayabusa and Arizona, they are in the first place, followed by Gavroche and Ninjas, which are the more experienced team. Here we're seeing the Ninja 4, who is now in the first round in the 4th position. We are waiting for the punctuation of two teams, Casual and Saboa, but we know that these are now in the 4th place.
Look, it's a very, very great teamwork they're doing with very good visual to make sure that the point is done. That's it. Oh, a bit of back flying. And layout. Next team is going to be the team Gavroche. Gavroche is actually in 3rd position. Gavroche is a French team. And here they go. Shake, shake, and go. Photon, very fast. Cat 360, cat. As you can see, during the photon, they are going under and over just to reduce the distance for the next formation. Okay, and now we're going to start with the last 3 teams for this 3rd round. And we start with Thunder, the team from Belgium.
We are seeing now the results. We have not the decision of the judge for the BFS, but we have results for the female FS and the 4FS. Here we can see the female FS, NFTO is the first, Hurricane Factory 6 second with 20 points, and followed by Empuria Qatar. Here we see that Hayabusa and Arizona Speed are in the same. Oh no, Hayabusa is 33, sorry. And Arizona Speed is 32, followed by Gavroche with 29, and Ninja 4 with 25 points.
Okay, so here Team Thunder is going in the door. Very nice. Photon, a technical point. Okay, now we're waiting for the United States team from Arizona Airspeed.
But remember now it's in second position.
Yeah, just 1 point behind the Hayabusa, so we're gonna have a tough competition. Okay, in position in the door, closing the helmet. Oh, Photon is very fast, huh? Yeah,
They're
that's a
fast
very
people.
good job.
Yeah.
Very good job. You can see how close they stay during the Photon. After a round with that speed, trust me, they're gonna need a rest a little bit. And now we're waiting for the last team of this third round, the team Hayabusa, who is actually on the first position.
We can see them concentrated for the third round.
Same kind of entry like airspeed. It's fast also. It looks a little bit slower, but it's fast. It's a very, very clean flight. That was good. Back flying, back layout.
That's a good one.
As the DJ sweats our sorrows away like black sparrows perched on telephone lines, we communicate with a tapping of our feet, consumed by the heartbeat. In the MC speech we find deep.
Well, good morning again, guys. So now turn for BFS competition, this third round. First aero disaster from Italy. This round is composed by 3 blocks. We have randoms, we have blocks. In this case, it's only 3 blocks. There's 17, 7, and 12.
We can see now getting ready, Aero Disaster. Remember, Italian team.
Well, too much separation in that inter. This is not a difficult routine, but it's a little slowly. They have to do a lot of transitions, a lot of inters between formations.
Infiltrating minds with coded language between the lines, only those of hip-hop blood will understand. And it's only common sense.
Remember, these guys were really excited. This is the first competition ever as a team. They're not really concentrated. They want to do their best performance.
Good job, guys. Well done.
Waiting to be pressed on vinyl, cross-faded and spun into reality.
So now it's turn for vertical fly station. No?
Yeah, remember, this is a team that is sponsored by Fly Station, which is the wind tunnel in Poland.
Yeah, this is fly station. Not the one. The other one was from Fly Spot. Here they go. They look fast. 73%. That's good speed. It looks quite fast. It looks clear. Let's see. Last few seconds of this round.
God must be a DJ.
And that's all. Good job, guys.
Now we're going to see the third round for the flight definition. Yes, this is the team that is sponsored by Fly Sport, the Polish wind tunnel.
And here they go. Remember, here we have 3 different blocks, 17, 7, 12. It's thin thin, flower, flower, pinwheel, pinwheel. Well, a few seconds of the round. And that's all.
Well done, guys.
So nice time for Avalon Real Flysion.
Remember, this team is sponsored by Real Flysion. This is a brother wind tunnel of Windor, our tunnel that is holding this Wind Games competition.
And look at the speed, 77%. That's a lot. It's more or less 270 kilometers per hour. It looks really good. Last few seconds left. And that's all.
Well done, guys. Nice round. Okay, next team on the going in is going to be Element BFS. Remember, they are the guys that we interviewed a few minutes ago, that these guys are from Belgium.
Yeah, and they took 3rd place on the first Winter Games on BFS last year. Let's see what they can do this year. Here they go. Oh, that little mistake on the first. Let's see if they can fix it in the rest of the round. Go, guys, go. Last few seconds. And that's all. Good job, guys.
Now we're going to see one of the next team is going to be one of the sponsors win teams. It's going to be Transfer, the French team, these young guys that we've been talking before.
Yeah, and here, as we said before, here we have the only girl who is competing on BFS. And is the captain of the team. They have a lot of confidence with that. They were training together a lot of times and good job, guys. Really good.
Good. Now we are going to see winner full speed. It's going to be the last team on performing the third round of the VFS competition.
Well, and for the people who is at home and doesn't know how this works, they have 35 seconds to complete all the blocks and randoms they can do. They start from the net, so the times starts counting when they jump off. And here they go. They are really good flyers. It looks fast and clear too.
Yeah.
Well, last few seconds of this round, it looks really good.
They are all amazing flyers.
Yeah, remember that we have world champion there.
Okay, now we finish the third round of the VFS. Then, and before we start with the fourth round with FS, we are going to have some interviews again with Leslie and some of the guys of the Arizona Airspeed that they came from USA to participate in Win Games.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome Thomas Hughes and Nicholas Hemlin from Airspeed. You guys must have traveled the furthest, so we'd like to thank you for that.
Thanks for having us.
So, Thomas, how has it been? You had a bit of a fight with a Bengal tiger yesterday. You got a gash here and a broken hand. How has it been flying for you?
It's been wonderful. The hand feels super good. Never felt better.
Really? It seemed to me that you're flying like a bat out of hell, but at the same time taking grips quite delicately with that hand. Are you focusing on that?
A little bit. I'm trying my best not to, but it's kind of happening. Don't tell the judges that, though.
Okay, well, we love your bravery that you're competing anyway. Good for you. He wouldn't let the hospital put a cast on, not until he's done this competition. Nicholas, why are you flying with such a big smile on your face?
I haven't competed in a while, and I really enjoy it. So this is why we all do it, you know?
It's great looking at the tunnel. This tunnel, you can really see the expressions on everyone's faces, and I could really see the enjoyment in you. So tell us, you were out of the team for a year, and now you're back in?
Yeah, after Dubai, I took 18 months off, and I just took about 6 months just to relax and take it easy. Did a lot of coaching, but the last year I invested a lot of my time on learning how to free fly, and that seems to be my new love.
Oh, really? You're a free flyer?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time doing it.
So we're going to see you competing in free fly as well?
Yes, I have a local VFS two-way team that I'm going to compete with at the US Nationals this year.
That's awesome. And Thomas is a bit of a free flyer too. Have you you do much competition in free fly, freestyle?
Not anymore. I did a couple of VFS meets, I don't remember when, a couple years ago, but I haven't done anything recently. But now that Nicholas is free flying, I've kind of been doing a little bit with him and having a good time, and it's nice to do it with a teammate.
And how do you find VFS? I mean, as someone who's a great free flyer and a great four-way FS jumper, how do you find it translating to VFS?
I think VFS is great. It's I think the thing with VFS is it's super hard, and not too many people can do it. But I like the challenge personally. I wish I had more time to be able to do more of it, but unfortunately, not so much at the moment.
So this is your first competition with this new lineup. How do you feel it's going for you so far?
We're feeling really good. We did 4 days of training in December and 4 days of training in January, and that's about all we got with this new lineup. And we feel very strong and very confident with the new team. Looking forward. Yep.
And am I right? You guys were peace partners before?
I don't think we ever been peace partners. No, we've been on the same team on Team Fast Tracks, but he was the back piece, I was the front piece. So that's about it. Yeah.
And you changed your slots around? You've gone into the point? Talk me through the slots, Thomas.
Yeah, so basically Tiago went back to the tail where he's kind of spent a lot of his time. I stayed in outside center, which I've done for the last 6 years or so. Chris has moved into inside center, or stayed in inside center. He's great in there. And then Nicholas went to the point, which it's fun having Nicholas up there as a peace partner.
And how different is it flying with him as opposed to Mark?
Well, Nicholas is a Viking, so I mean, he's just go for it.
Well, we wish you a great competition. Thank you very much for coming in at short notice, and I
Thanks,
hope you have a
Leslie.
great next round, and look after that hand.
Will do.
Now we are seeing the results of the competition. As we see, we can have not the points of the VFS competition. That's because the judges are still deliberating what is the points. We have most of the results of the first round for the FS competition. As we said before, Hayabusa is in first place with 33 points, followed really close by